Today I'm going to show you my build process of my Angel Star RV. Today we'll discuss the flooring, insulation, and the cabinets. This page is about a man that bought his first pickup truck after he retired. He named it the Galaxy. This truck gave him so much capability that he decided to do more with it. So he bought this horse trailer and he wished to convert into an RV so he can travel around the country and enjoy life in a different way. These are the tales of the Galaxy and the Angel Star. This is what my trailer looked like when I first bought it. It's a brighter white than the standard white trailer and it's really shiny. I like the build, and as you know, these trailers were built for horses, and this is a 3-stall horse trailer. So that thing's capable of holding a lot of weight, and it has two 3,900-pound axles on it. So I really liked the build capability and what I'm able to do with this trailer. This is the diagram of this to show the potential of things I can do with it based on the way it was made and the way it was designed inside. And this is what the trailer looked like after it was cleaned up a little bit. At one point I took the rubber mat out to clean it up real good and realized that rubber mat would be useful in insulating the floor, so I wouldn't have to go through that as I'm insulating the rest of the vehicle. At first I tried to find a way of using the horse stalls as a part of my build, but I realized they were actually in the way, so I removed them, and I'm going to find another purpose for them or we'll give them away. This is what the rest of the trailer looks like before I cut the door into the wall, because I need a pathway from the front of the trailer into the main cabin. And there you have it. I cut a door neatly between the two parts of the trailer, so now I'll have a pathway from what will become my bathroom and entrance area and the rest of the cabin. Then it came time to insulate the trailer. I used a foam board similar to what you see here, 1 inch. It worked pretty good, make it easier to handle, but unfortunately with a trailer like mine, I had to custom cut each piece to go into the crevices of these different shapes. So it took a lot longer to insulate than I realized. I had to pull down the covers, gut it out pretty much, put in the insulation, then put the pre-existing boards back up. So it was not easy as I thought it was going to be, but it wound up being fruitful. And it took me a while to do this, a lot longer than I expected, but it worked out pretty good. Along the way, I had to remove these specialty pieces like these latches for the stalls. That was kind of difficult. I wasn't familiar with how to drill out rivets, but I did my best. But it left gaps in my wall that I would have to cover up later on. But this trailer was really sturdy, y'all. I mean, I really appreciate how well it was built, but create problem for me and when I was trying to insulate it, but it worked out anyway. What I assumed was going to be one of my simplest tasks in building this trailer wound up being the longest one because of how long it took for me to insulate this. When I got through this process, I eventually got to the ceiling. Now it came time to do the flooring. So I took a picture of my trailer and went on the Home Depot website, and I got this image as what it would look like inside my trailer. So I purchased this 100% waterproof luxury vinyl flooring to install in the trailer. It's kind of tricky at first if you're not used to it, but it turned out pretty good. I like the way it looks. Unfortunately, the shippers really did a bad job in shipping my product. You can see the kind of damage that occurred to the packages as it was being shipped to me. So this is how I begin, just trying the pieces to see what it looks like, and eventually I wound up staggering them to make it look better. So here's my progress. And eventually, when I finished the main cabin, I worked on the front of the trailer. Because of the unusual angles, there's a few gaps that I have to fix later. The final part of this video, I'd like to share with you the cabinets here I acquired during an auction, and they were already pre-built, but I later discovered there was no drawers to them. So eventually I had to build the drawers, but I put them in to see how they would fit in the cabin. You see my water tank in the back that's made for horses. And then I eventually bought this refrigerator and the microwave that's going to go in there. And I think it's a nice fit. I was just checking to see how everything looks, and I'm loving the way it's coming along. This is going to work out just fine. I share more with you in later videos on my progress on building the Angel Star. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on the next video.